What if an AI could tell when someone is lying better than we can? Well, before we hand AI a badge and a detective hat, let's see what science actually says. Today, we dive into the psychology of deception, the promises of AI, and why the truth is a little complicated.
Behind every moment lies a scientific wonder. I'm Kale, and welcome to SciCurious, where curiosity meets science.
First, humans are surprisingly terrible lie detectors. Across more than 200 studies, people average around 54% accuracy. That's basically a coin flip. This comes from research by Mann and DePaulo and Psychological Bulletin, showing that we over-rely on stereotypes like shifty eyes or nervous fidgeting, none of which reliably signal deception. AI systems attempt to read signals like microexpressions, voice stress, and linguistic patterns, tiny cues that humans might miss. But here's the catch. There's no universal behavioral signature for lying. Studies by Porter and Brinke, and a major review by Barrett et al. Show that emotional expressions vary hugely across cultures and situations. In tightly controlled experiments, some AI tools reach 65 to 75% accuracy. That sounds impressive until you realize these studies involve scripted lies, limited context, and clean audio or video. According to Vrij and colleagues in Annual Review of Psychology, these systems fall apart when exposed to real-life messiness, background noise, emotional nuance, or people who don't behave like the datasets. In the real world, people lie for different reasons and in different ways. AI models trained on one culture can misinterpret another. Some rely on voice stress analysis, which the U.S. National Research Council says has no solid scientific basis. Others focus on text patterns, but linguistic AI tends to mistake confidence for truth and hesitation for lying. Even large language models can't reliably detect deception in open conversation. Fitzpatrick and colleagues highlight this in computational linguistics. And then there are the ethics. If an AI mislabels someone as deceptive, the consequences can be serious. Bias in training data can unfairly target certain groups. NIST and MIT Tech Review warn that AI emotion recognition systems carry high risks of bias and low accuracy. So, could AI ever be humans? Maybe in specific, controlled contexts, like analyzing written statements or repeated patterns. But for now, both humans and AI struggle because deception is complex, context-dependent, and not tied to simple cues. The science shows that AI isn't a truth machine. It's a tool that might help us, if used carefully, but it can't replace human judgment. At least, not yet. So what do you think? Would you trust an AI to judge honesty? Tell me in the comments.
Science is everywhere if you just know where to look. Thanks for watching SciCurious. Until next time.